The avoidant is codependent as well as a narcissist. Okay, I have just got this epiphany, you can say, or channeling. Okay, they are just not codependent, chasing for validation. They are also narcissist at the same time, wherein if they don't get what they want, they will bully you. Okay, whereas the codependent may keep crying till their their lungs out, till they get what they want. But the narcissist, if they don't get it, they twist their fingers, you know into getting what they want. They you know they start to bully you, provoke a reaction out of you. So yeah, avoidants have both the energies, codependent and narcissistic energies. Okay, whereas a secure person, they have empathy. Okay, but they know when to walk away. A real sign of somebody being secure is that they know when to walk away. Okay, whereas the avoidant doesn't know how to walk away in a healthy way. A secure person might, they walk away in a healthy way. Okay, try their best to walk away in a healthy way, although the avoidant doesn't want the secure person to let go. Okay, leave them, because they are going to feel abandoned. They push them to, they cling on to the secure person. Okay, or the anxious person, you can say. But usually the avoidants are actually attracted to secure women, who are strong, confident, emotionally intelligent. Okay, they are attracted to secure people. Okay, because avoidants want to feel secure, although they pretend, they put a facade that they are secure, they pretend to be secure, uh, but a secure person can see through their insecurities. Okay, so yeah, they have narcissistic traits as well as codependent traits. Okay, whereas an empath or a super empath has uh, you know they don't have narcissistic traits, in the sense like they can choose to behave like a narcissist, but not really be a narcissist. Okay, to they have the abilities. The super empaths have the ability to mimic the narcissist or mirror the narcissist. Okay, they basically have the ability to mirror uh, the toxic people. Okay, but and because of this mirroring, they actually get those narcissistic traits within them, and those narcissistic fleas in them. Okay, uh, that when the narcissist has left or the avoidant has left, they still have those fleas in them, where they behave narcissistic to other people around them for a while, and they catch themselves into doing that. Okay, and that's where they have to unlearn those characteristics. Even with the avoidant abuse, the the anxious person or the super empath, get this avoidant fleas to them, where they start to behave avoidant. It happens naturally, when you stay with the person, you eventually take on to their habits and how they behave. And this is what happened with me as well. Okay, I mean, I was with an avoidant, and I realized, like, I'm behaving like an avoidant. Like, I'm not, emotionally responding uh, to people on immediate basis, although I'm feeling it that this emotion is coming up. But then I'm not even, like, I'm holding, not intentionally holding back, but it's just held back. And for some time, and when I feel like I'm not even feeling, like, all of a sudden, like, yeah, maybe my nervous system calms down. All of a sudden those emotions come back, and all of a sudden I'm crying, like, you know I'll tell you an example. So I went to meet my mother, okay. So while leaving, she was emotional, okay, and I saw her, like, getting into that zone of emotional, being emotional and crying. And I was like, I didn't know how to access that emotion in that time. And when I was traveling, when coming back, when I was in the bus, all of a sudden, when I felt safe, I started to cry. I started to miss her. Yeah, so there is a, like, delayed response uh, to an emotional situation. When you stay with an avoidant, it you naturally absorb those qualities or behaviors, and yeah, it stays with you for some time. So you have to continue the no contact with the avoidant, okay. Otherwise it is going to, you know go back to zero, square one, okay. All the healing, that you have done, okay. So you have to stay in no contact, okay. Protect your energy. And once you have let those avoidant fleas or the narcissistic fleas go away, you will start to feel yourself once again, okay. So yeah, this whole process is actually alchemizing the energies. In this world, we are moving through energies one by one, okay. These narcissist avoidant, these are all energies, right? And when you meet these people, their energies get absorbed in your system, and your energy gets absorbed in their system. And with the no contact, those energies get released, and you start to feel yourself with some of the energies which were necessary to be absorbed. They stay in your system, okay. So this is what the whole this life is all about, being an empath, you know adding on to the qualities that require for your survival, and rejecting which are not. Yeah, so you're basically becoming a different individual uh, in the end of your healing journey, okay. You are not going to be the same person you were when you started the journey. or maybe few years back. Okay, so you are always evolving and changing. Yeah, you there is a identity shift that happens, okay, when you heal. Okay, people who do not choose to heal, they remain the same. They still have the same trigger points. If you trigger them for the same point now, I mean, you shouldn't, but then you understand that they have not evolved or changed, because they are not doing the healing work. Obviously they are going to have the same victimhood mentality, because they have put themselves into a loop, and they have basically, that is their identity. Okay, that they are going to live with in this lifetime. Okay, but for empath, they they had no identity, and then they do their healing. They come to a point where their healing is done, and they have evolved an identity uh, within themselves, and after that, that is the identity that they have to live with for rest of their life. Okay, and this identity is actually a empowered identity of you. uh, you being somebody who was not able to protect your energies and speak up for yourself, and now you have healed, so you know um, how to set boundaries, with whom to set boundaries, and you know how to protect your energies, how to move forward, and everything. So yeah, a new identity is born once your healing is done. Okay, so yeah, with both masculine and feminine energy, healed masculine and feminine energies within you. Okay, so just wanted to share that. Thank you. Bye. Radhe Radhe.